Okay, so here we go. 11 positions and then manager as well. Well, 10 positions because centre back counts as 2 almost, doesn't it? Who wants to go first? We're gonna go.
Did you say?
No, goalkeeper. We'll go
first.
We leave managers to the end.
Have you ordered them?
I've ordered.
Yeah, I had to because he told me.
Oh yeah, that's fine. I'll go.
Yeah.
Alisson, Raya, Martinez.
Oh, I've gone different order. I've gone Raya, Martinez, then Alisson. So 1, 2, 3.
You gone right first.
Sorry.
No, 3 is Raya, 2 is Martinez, 1 is Alisson.
Oh, sorry. I went
We're going
Alisson
3 to 1
first. Oh, sorry. I should go 3 to 1. Shouldn't I? Martinez, Raya, Alisson.
Okay, similar. Yeah, 2 and 3.
I think Raya's better than Martinez. Martinez was lucky to be in there. The fucking Villa.
I've done Martinez, Alisson, Raya. So Raya number 1.
Really?
Right now, I think Raya's better than Alisson, but overall, Alisson has been better.
Seriously?
Yeah.
I'd swap those in a heartbeat, I reckon.
You have a weird obsession with Arsenal.
I just think Raya's good. I've always liked Raya.
Alisson, mate.
I think Alisson, obviously he's been injured, but he's not been that convincing in the games that he's played, I don't think. But he obviously can be.
I do think Alisson gets away with a lot. Like, you always gone about Ederson, mate. Alisson makes fucking howlers sometimes.
But he's the best one-on-one keeper in the world, though.
Yeah, he is,
true, but he's also prone to a fucking clanger.
Yeah, I won the other day.
Ederson was unlucky not to be in
He
the
had one against Liverpool, didn't he?
When he played for Liverpool.
And I mean, against Tottenham, wasn't it? Was it Tottenham?
He got
away with it.
Yeah, but
I
think Alisson's the best.
I have Alisson, Raya, Martinez as well.
Which order? 1 to 3.
From 1 to 3.
All
Yeah.
right, we're going 3 to 1 next time.
Okay.
So a bit of
Yes, I.
suspense. All right,
Yes,
cool. Right back, guys. Who've we got?
I found this hard.
I'm called Ollie as well.
Oh god, that's so confusing.
That is my name.
No, but no one calls you that.
But Ollie is my name. That's why I answer
you could be
to.
Tren, and then that's Ollie.
Right.
That's fair.
I've gone Munoz, Aina, Trent.
Fuck off.
That is biased, but I mean,
Mate, Munoz is well good.
Yeah, they might be well good, but they're not top 3 right back in the league.
Who's better?
I'll tell you.
I've gone Mazraoui, Aina, Trent.
Mazraoui.
How's Aina in this? He's had half a good season.
Yeah, it's obviously based on like today.
Everyone else is fucking injured.
I've got Livramento, Timber, Trent.
Yeah, Livramento, I can.
I think Aina's been better than Timber.
I'm not having Mazraoui.
Aina's had a better season than Timber. Timber's better than Aina.
I don't know if you can.
Aina's 28 years old and it's his first good season. Like,
I don't know if you can necessarily jump to that conclusion though, because Timber's only just
a lot better than Aina.
Do you actually think that?
Yes.
Don't know if that's true.
It definitely is.
He's a Cobham product.
Yeah, but it's taken 20 years to finally get games. Like, I don't know.
But that's the whole point. Sometimes people become good at older ages.
Progression isn't linear, you know?
Exactly.
Well, I'm surprised you didn't have Matt Sells as you go on then 32
I was waiting for someone to say Matt Sells, and I would have thrown my phone out the window.
I also think I don't want to. No, he has been very good this season, but I do think Forest. And again, I don't want to diss them because they've had a very good season. Well done. No, don't cry. I do think their players are made to look better than they are because of the system and how they.
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
They're very compact. They sit in and then hit it.
Yeah.
Like, it's not like they're brilliant individually.
System merchants.
Yeah, we're not. Let's not be rude. But
That's not rude. It's a compliment.
I know, from every game that I've watched, he's been at least an 8 out of
he
10.
has been good this season, but I don't see, like Livermento's better than Aina.
I mean, there's an argument for Pedro Porro as well, but you know.
Yeah, I just don't trust him defensively.
Yeah, that's what my reasoning was.
Yeah.
I had Timber, Livramento, Trent. So I had Livramento just ahead of.
I wouldn't mind
We're
that.
kind of floating with all the same names in each positions, but
I do really like Timber though.
have you gone 6 defenders or 3?
3 centre.
3.
Okay, cool. I've gone Gabriel Saliba, Van Dijk.
Same.
See him.
Yeah.
Oh,
No penalty.
By the way, this is the closest everyone's ever been to agreeing.
No,
penalty.
I know he hasn't come back to his best when the last few games. He's been a bit rusty. I do think at his best he's better than Gabriel, but I can't not put Gabriel in. He's been brilliant, and
Really, you think he's better than Gabriel?
I really like
performance.
Yeah,
Gabriel scored against every one of the other top 5 teams now, mate.
he scored a good goal as well yesterday. Left back, I struggled a bit with left back to order it. I
think there's three same names, different order.
I don't know. I think some might have different.
Yeah,
I've gone Cucurella, Robinson, Vardiol.
Fuck off! I forgot about him. Oh, fair enough.
I didn't even have Guardiola on my
Yeah,
You've got to have Hall at least third.
Yeah.
No, Hall's had a decent season. He's
He hasn't had he's literally like one of the most influential players for us.
He's been pretty poor though.
No, but Vardiol's the best left back in the league, isn't he?
This is where like the now versus overall is a bit of a grey area.
He's right though. I should have him. Fuck. I've gone Lewis Hall, Cucurella, Robinson, but I totally forgot about Guardiola. Man City just dropped off my radar completely.
Hall would have been fourth, definitely.
Oh well, I'll take the L.
What was yours?
I hate Cucurella, so I didn't put him in. But that's just pure bias. I'm happy to just say that. I actually went Kirkes as my third.
I nearly had
Bournemouth,
him, but
Yeah, he's class.
and then Hall, Robinson.
Nice.
Robertson, Hall, Gavardio.
Yeah. Nah,
you've put Hall ahead of Robinson.
Yeah, mate. I think I am actually amazed
Jedi.
at how good Hall
Yeah.
is compared to like the
I
improvements.
thought against
mental-
Arsenal
it's-
he was really good against Arsenal. Just on the ball, like he gets the ball in such high pressure situations, and he just never seems to
His
lose it.
improvement
Yeah.
as a player under Howe is bigger, I think, than Joe Linton's, and that's like saying something. Because Joe Linton was always physical, but Hall's just like defensively. Offensively, he was fine, but defensively,
that's true. He was bought as a 9, and then
Yeah, I understand that, but like it was more just a position change, and we realised, you can work well in this. He didn't develop him in that decision,
Right.
But
Not
like Hall
improved, but
defensively is just so much better now.
I would say left back this year is the most competitive position in terms of who's been the best.
Yeah.
In terms of Robinson, Cucurella, and Hall, I think that's a really close.
Even
Yeah.
Kirkes as well.
And
Yeah,
I think
I
that's
really
a really
like that.
close
Yeah.
argument to see who's been just this season. I mean,
Yeah. For the team of the year at the end.
Yeah,
I mean.
yeah.
For sure.
But DM.
I've gone 3-2-1. Tonali, Gravenberch, Caicedo.
Oh, so you've not included Rodri for
No,
injury
I put him in
reasons.
brackets, but I haven't
Yeah.
included him.
I've gone Rice, Caicedo, Rodri.
I've done Gravenberch, Caicedo, Rodri. But I'm including Rice a bit higher up the pitch.
Right.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah,
I didn't know where to put Rice. So, yeah, but yeah.
I'll put for this one Caicedo, Rice, Gravenberch.
Okay.
Because you know Rodri.
Yeah, Rodri.
You think Gavin Birch ain't a better
Hang
six
on,
than Caicedo?
hang on. How have you not? Sorry, you are the most fickle bloke ever. How have you campaigned for Tonali over
Yeah.
Rice, and then you
I
can't even
knew you were
put
going to
him in
ask me this. Tonali features elsewhere, but also in that position, the reason I prioritise Rice, Tonali right now, when we made that combined 11.
Oh, wait, you've put Rice in?
Yeah,
Yeah,
not
yeah.
Tonali.
So this
even
is
though
it.
he fucking
No, I can tell you the
campaigned
difference. When we made that, that's if I was making the team right now. But then for this, I have to take into account the entire season. Tonali's only been playing the last 8 games. Rice has had a whole season and a season prior playing at a high level. Tonali wasn't even playing more than 60 minutes for the start of the season. So
that
if
would
I
make sense if you hadn't have kicked up such a big fuss.
Yeah.
No, because
Saying you
we
have
were making it. If
Tonali-
we're for this game with these two teams coming into it, who gets it right now? Tonali's playing at a higher level than Rice, but that's unfair for me to then put him in for the top 3 players because he's done it for 8 games.
Right, fair
I've
enough.
actually been unbiased.
Yeah, fair enough.
number 8. What are we saying, boys?
Again, I should. Are these 8? I don't know.
Yeah.
Probably not. I've gone Kulusevski because I think since he moved into midfield, he's been one of the best. Bruno G, but I know he plays deep. I don't care. And then McAllister.
McAllister? I didn't even think of McAllister.
Unfortunately, Declan Rice didn't make either 6 or 8 for me because I just
Wow.
So I went McAllister, Bruno G, and Odegaard because Odegaard's more of an 8 than.
I did Kulusevski, Odegaard, Rice was my order.
Damn. See, this is what I mean with
Rice is like an
cent-
8. He's like not a 6 or
Yeah,
he's
That's,
like a-
that's
he's a
why I
7.
didn't. I didn't know whether to
I
include
think
him in either.
McAllister's got to be in there though.
Yeah, I did
100%.
forget about McAllister. He's been really good.
Joe Linton, Tonali, Bruno.
Fuck off.
Well, I know. To be fair, they can all play everywhere.
You're joking, aren't
You've done the whole
No.
Newcastle
We
midfield
have.
3.
I actually think when it comes to the Premier League, we probably have the 3rd, 2nd best midfield currently in the league.
I do
Joe
really like
Joe
Newcastle's
Linton-
midfield, to be
the
fair.
Joe
but-
Linton
It's good
oversight
midfield,
is
yeah.
crazy. I don't think there's many players who can do what he actually does on the pitch. Bruno G.
I agree with that, but I don't think he's better footballer than Alexis McAllister.
I think I'd take Joe Linton definitely. See, Joe Linton has this stigma to people like Tom, especially, of being this big clumsy brute who just trips around the pitch. He actually isn't. He's actually very. Because he's big, it doesn't look beautiful, but he's very technically gifted still. Like he's
he's
Brazilian, man.
He's not technically gifted.
He fucking. He's
a good
that's what I mean.
dribbler.
Like people like you're an idiot.
No,
he's so clever
technically
as well.
capable, but because of how big and fucking brute he is, because he's capable, you elevate that
Yeah,
to he's excellent.
same-
he's
no,
not
but it's the same way,
Someone who's
right, okay.
excellent on the ball, technically, he's like a McAllister. That's excellent.
How about
Or
this?
a Foden
Tyson
or a Palmer.
Tyson Fury technically isn't a better boxer than a bantamweight or whatever, but given his size and stature, to have that technical ability at
Yeah.
that weight class is
It's
very
impressive, yeah.
and that's what Joe Linton has.
That's
Same
exactly
way
what I've just
Yaya Toure
explained.
was score
Yeah,
good.
but football
That's
doesn't.
exactly
Football
what I've just
doesn't.
explained.
So that's why I'm saying he's
No,
so
but
big
Lou,
because he
football
brings
doesn't have
everything.
weight classes. Football doesn't have weight classes. It's
It
not
does,
the same.
but you have perks from being a bigger player. He can outmuscle anyone on the pitch, and he does it the entire game. He does it the entire game. He runs like an absolute animal.
because he doesn't have that kind of technical ability.
You what?
But I'm saying then he lacks in the other departments.
He does have the technical ability. That's the difference. If he didn't, he wouldn't be here. But he does, and that's why he's so influential for us.
I don't agree, and I think that list is mental.
No,
But
it's class.
it is what it is.
It's fucking spot on.
Like Kulusevski's been better than.
Yeah, Kulusevski's been so good this year.
Yeah, I'll put him in a 10 though.
So there's just
Yeah, too much
It's
choice.
hard with the
It is.
positions. 'cause
And not even a mention for like Bernardo Silva, etc.
yeah. I've got a really maybe a
Bernardo
worrying lack of Man City players in my
Silva
list.
does often get. We do kind of neglect him a bit because he doesn't have a set position.
Exactly,
Does he? He
yeah,
just
yeah.
kind of.
Yeah, you
And
can
he
include him
probably
as
should.
forward
He
positions.
should be in a lot of them, but I can't actually. You can't believe you put 3 Newcastle players as your 8s when.
Well, Tonali plays the 6, and
Exactly. Like, what, I don't,
well, no, but he can play there. He has as well for the season.
What would
The
have
thing
been
is,
what would have been a better list is if you'd have gone remove the Declan Rice from the 6, put Tonali there,
Yeah,
and
done
then put
6,
Declan Rice
8.
in the 8.
yeah,
That would have been a more appropriate list, wouldn't it?
that's fair. But still the same players, so we all
Yeah,
agree.
yeah,
I'm
of course,
right.
yeah.
So you agree with me?
But
Thank
hang
you.
on,
I don't think we've
hang on.
landed
What
on
you've
that
just
as the
argued with
conclusion.
Tonali and Rice about leaving Tonali out over Rice because he hasn't played as much, blah blah blah.
He's put him over some of the
But then
best
you put him
aces
over
around.
McAllister
Yeah.
and
Odegaard as well.
Tonali can eat because the thing is, our midfield, yes, he sits, but also
you
he does a lot
forget
more.
what you say
Our
sometimes?
midfields are they're like Joe Linton goes where the fuck he wants.
No, Lewis, I completely understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
You just said you put Rice over Tonali, even though you'd have Tonali in a combined 11 over Rice. When it comes to this, we're picking from this season and the last year and
Yeah.
year and so.
Tom, you're not making any sense.
So
Tom.
therefore, you have to
next
put
position.
Rice over Tonali, but then you won't put McAllister over Tonali because Tonali's had 6 good games.
You're being silly.
It is mental gymnastics of the highest degree.
It's unbelievable.
I've just made lots of sense for the last 10 minutes, and you have just twisted it like you do, Thomas Garratt.
Yeah,
Crazy,
I've
man.
twisted it. Yeah, good one. 10.
10, I've gone Kulusevski, Bruno Fernandes, Cole Palmer.
That's crazy. Bruno Fernandes, Phil Foden, Cole Palmer.
Well, you put Kulusevski in the 8, and I didn't do that. But I thought
No,
you did.
Foden's crazy.
Hang on.
I've
Oh,
I've not got Foden in any mind, but
what?
what's how would you?
How can you have Foden?
I just
He doesn't
I've-
even fucking do out.
I've
He's
been
the current Premier League player of the
He
season.
doesn't fucking do out. I
I'm
swear
an
to
OG
God.
Phil Foden, not hater but doubter.
It might be
I
on
just don't-
forward watch right
I
now.
just don't really see
He
it.
was the player of the
Yeah, no,
year
I get, and he
last
deserved
year.
it last
Yeah,
year. He
last
did deserve
year.
it last year.
Yeah.
So
But that's
and he-
Hey, you know what? Back
yeah.
yourself, man. I
Yeah,
rate that.
yeah,
Yeah. Sometimes you can not include Phil Foden when
I
he's
was-
got
I
one
was-
goal in 18 games or whatever it is.
they've had a poor season in general, haven't they?
Yeah.
So why are you putting him in?
Because I think he's the second best 10 in the league.
Well, he's telling him pull his finger out because his team's shit.
Sorry, yeah, let me just give him a call.
I've
He's been injured most of the season anyway.
So why are you putting him in?
That's also not true.
No, the thing is,
Not
like, I'm
most
sorry.
of the season.
I bet he's missed more games than he's played.
In Man City's time,
I would take that bet. I reckon he's at least played 10 games this season in the Premier League.
How many games have they played altogether?
19?
20.
20?
Oh,
I reckon he's played more than 10.
yeah, I'm not taking that bet.
Yeah, there you go. Also, I wondered...
he's played 15 games.
there you go. He's played 75% of the
Mate,
available
when your
games.
team is struggling so much, if he's this massive player that you're saying, which he is, but if he's
No,
playing
no,
at that
but
level,
he's no,
Pull
hang
your
on,
finger
though.
out
He's been
and
injured
drag
most
your
of the
team out of
season, Lou,
depth.
so you got to let him off.
He's missed a large part of the season.
15
though,
games
hasn't he?
played.
Out of how many?
Mate, he sat on the
Out
bench
of
for a
20.
fucking ton, I'm sure.
Out of 20 for the
He
Prem.
didn't start for a lot though, did he? What have I made this up?
You are making it up.
Yeah.
Yes.
How many goals? He's got
Foden
one
was
goal
out,
this year.
though, wasn't he?
He's got 2
I
goals,
think,
1
I think
assist.
was he at the start of the season?
Yeah.
I think he was at the
I'm sure.
start.
2
don't
goals,
know.
1 assist. I mean, like when
Yeah,
they're struggling, you
one's
need
saying
him
he
to
hasn't-
step up, man.
Yeah, they haven't been good enough. City, the whole team haven't been good enough, have they? But it's like, I can't believe you've left Vardyol out. They've had a poor
I
season.
forgot.
but
I admit.
Vardyol's
Vardyol is
had a-
still better than
I've
every
got
left
very
back.
recent.
Vardyol's scored like 11
That's
goals.
fine, mate. You can do whatever you want on this
Yeah.
show.
He's got like
Nobody
11
cares
goals, I'll
anyway.
put him in.
Yeah. I
Not
won't be
this
bothered by
season,
it.
he hasn't.
Also, I
Vardyol.
wondered about this. At what point is like Kevin De Bruyne just for like not even included in the?
I
Yeah.
just think he's a bit past it.
Just
That's what I
fucking
mean.
sell
When,
him, man.
at what point in time did he actually become a little bit obsolete?
I think
didn't
he's
come back.
Because when we
He's
did
had a
this
lot of
time last
injuries,
year,
hasn't he?
we did this list last year. He was first for everyone.
It was basically since that the game at St James's Park, you know,
Yeah.
where he came back. I feel like since then I've not really heard much of it.
it's too many injuries. I think he's on his way out. I
It's
think
sad, that isn't it?
not really. He's had fucking how many years of dominance?
Well, he got a mention in this one.
They're on
anyway,
about a new
so.
contract though. It's like, don't do that.
Nah, he
It's
was.
silly,
What
isn't
is he?
it?
34 or 30?
I think so, yeah.
33, right?
He's not your. Yeah,
But he's going to go Saudi and get loads of money anyway, so it's fine.
How before I do my 3,
33.
how would you class Alex Iwobi?
He's a weird one. He's kind of like he's
Left
like
mid?
an 8/left winger.
Yeah.
Left attacking
not a
midfielder.
10. Yeah, well, I'll leave him out then. I actually went Gibbs, White, Bruno, Palmer.
I thought about Gibbs White, but
I just think maybe not technically, but like he's
Hang on,
captain of
you
Forest.
came at me for saying Kulusevski in 3 instead of Foden, and then you went, I thought about Gibbs.
No. I was between. I actually forgot about Foden, then remembered him, and I was between. Who were the 10s? I was between Gibbs White and
Foden.
No,
Who else even is
I
there?
can't remember. But I think Gibbs White is a decent shout. Kulusevski doesn't really play the 10 though, does he?
That's the hybrid role that he comes back and
Yeah.
does, though.
I feel like he does too much defensively to be a 10, maybe.
Sure, but he's a very creative 8.
Yeah,
but I didn't
he
fit
is.
him in.
He's a ginger bastard.
I could have put Odegaard in 10 then, but then
Yeah.
he's not really a 10, is he? So,
and he's washed.
bit mean. All right, left wing.
Left. Surely right first.
Yeah, right.
Okay, yeah, right wing.
Weird way.
I think we'll all agree on this, I reckon, surely. Actually, you've not got Saka, have you, because of the
don't know.
injuries?
I have Saka.
Oh, right. I feel
Yeah,
like there's a
I've got first,
clear
have
top 3 for this.
I thought so, but we'll see.
I've got an Mbeumo, Saka, Salah.
Boom.
Same as me.
Same.
There you go. Knew it.
I thought you were.
Unanimous agreement on
I didn't know
you were
if
gonna
someone
do
might
That is
snuck,
crazy.
Like a Neto in or something. But
No.
because Mbeumo is quite forgettable, isn't he? Like
No.
I think.
Not for any FPL
Yeah, not
player.
for FPL merchants. Yeah, but I don't know.
Striker or left wing first?
Left wing.
Okay, left wing. Interesting point of contention for number 3 because I've actually gone Luis Diaz, and I know he's played quite a bit of striker this season anyway. Then I've gone Gordon and Cunha.
Oh, you've gone Cunha as a... Yeah.
I've
I
gone-
wasn't sure about
He
Cunha.
is a left
gone-
wing.
Yeah.
Gordon, Cunha, Diaz.
Oh, really?
I think Diaz is the best left winger when he's.
Yeah, but a lot of his great performances this year have been from the 9.
Oh, you can play anywhere, mate.
All right.
I've done Gordon, Gakpo, Diaz. I've got both. I've got 2 Liverpool starters,
Mateus
both.
Cunha. Oh
Well,
my God.
if you
Tom
just
the
wait a little
Wolves fan is
bit.
going to go mental by the way.
I know he's been playing on the left, but like I still class Cunha as probably more of a number 9. Spoiler alert.
Oh. No, he's not a 9. That's wild.
But he's not a left winger.
Well, he's left forward, isn't he? He's like an inside forward.
He's like a 10 who's given a free roll off the left.
Yeah.
So a number 9.
No.
That's
I
what
think
I'm
if you
going
look at any, if you look at any
That's what I'm-
Wolves lineup, he's definitely.
Yeah, no, I
one there.
know. But he's not like a left. Like,
Strand
winger.
Larson's there, 9.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's in my number 9s as well. I'm joking. He's not.
I back that.
I've got Cunha, Strand
You got
Larson.
Fulkrug.
He's fucking shit, isn't he? Left wing, I have Diaz, Cunha, Gordon. I don't know why we laugh at Gordon, man.
No,
This guy's...
you didn't have to. Really.
I know,
Yeah,
but I
we
thought
said-
you laughed when I put him
I'm
first.
laughing because obviously you're going to
Yeah,
put him
he's
first.
laughing because of.
But
the context of
objectively,
it
he
being
is the best left winger at the
I
moment.
don't think.
I don't
he
think
is.
that's
output
objective.
I
especially.
think
at
Mateus
all.
Cunha is.
I think
Fight
Cunha
me.
and
Technically,
Diaz.
transfer market says he only started once on the left, Cunha.
That's a lie.
There you go.
That is a
Not
lie.
true.
That's a-
Technically.
that is such a lie. Just 'cause he has a
Technically,
fluid
he's only
role
played
in the
once
game.
there.
No, but no.
Every pre-game team
When that
sheet,
team
he
sheet
is on the
comes
left.
in, when that team sheet comes in, technically he's not on the left.
That's definitely not true.
It is true.
No, but
Transfer market.
the reason for that is because Wolves play a back 3, and so Ain't Nuri plays like this left wing back role.
Yeah.
And so he's not actually an outright left
It's
winger
like
on
a
the
10
team.
slash.
He's like a
yeah.
he's like a inside.
Inside. He's a
So 10.
he's more of a he's more of a left winger. He's a 10 or a left winger. Who
Yeah.
cares?
Or a 9.
No, he's definitely not a 9.
Up front, have we got
Jackson, Isaac, Haaland.
same order? Yeah, Jackson, Isaac, Haaland.
Cunha, Isaac, Haaland.
You're not getting away with Cunha
Why-
in the
I
9.
can't-
Shout out
We've just-
Jean-Philippe Mateta and Raul Jimenez.
JPM.
You're not having
I am.
Cunha
Oh,
in the
bloody am.
9.
I am.
He never plays in
I
the
am.
9. Strand
He is-
Larson
he
plays
is written
every
down.
single game for Wolves in the 9.
I actually, do you know what? For once, I agree with Tom.
How the fuck have you got Haaland above Isaac?
He's a better striker, mate. He's not a better footballer. We established this, but he's a better striker.
He's a fucking.
better
Do
goal
you know what's
scorer.
crazy? Like,
There's a
that
reason he
is so
plays for the
stupid.
most.
What? You're so reactive. 2 months ago, you were saying, Isaac's washed. Yeah, Haaland's too good.
Yeah.
He scored an hat-trick against Ipswich.
Last time I was on this podcast, it was after the Chelsea-Newcastle game when Isaac was terrible. And
Yeah.
you were...
I never.
you
No,
were
use really
boiling.
twisting words. Use
Also,
really twisting words.
Haaland-
Haaland is fucking shit.
know,
I tell you
but-
what, he's
look how
lucky to be
shit
above.
City have
He's
been.
lucky to
still
be
the
above
second
Chris.
top scorer in the
Yeah,
league.
he's behind. Just
Mate,
like one behind.
Isak
Salah, two
scores
behind
more
Salah.
goals than Haaland, full stop, in that City team, and he creates more
I
in that
hate
City
that
team.
argument based on what?
You know when you play.
Listen,
he doesn't
what?
play for City,
He's
does
a
he?
fucking just simply better player,
You know
and
when
he's
you-
still performing in a Newcastle team. Haaland goes missing unless it's on a fucking player. Yes, he makes the runs. Who gives a shit? He can't create out. He fucking ghosts in games.
What do you mean?
He's
That's
missing.
like- Yes,
he makes
He's
the runs that he
missing
scores
City's
all
left,
goals,
right,
and
and
he's the-
centre.
he's
He
the
scored,
best
he scored a brace
goal scorer.
against Lopetegui's West Ham. What did
proud-
Isaac do in your
I'm
game?
actually proud of him.
You lost
Yeah,
2-0,
I'm actually
mate.
proud of him.
Yeah, he makes brilliant runs, gets in great positions, and finishes the chances when he
Yeah.
gets them. But
Yeah,
what
he's
else
one
does
of-
he do?
and he's won the
Isaac
treble
is
and he's won the
simply a
Golden
better
Boot and he
player,
holds
full
records for
stop.
most single season. But other than that,
Why doesn't he get the ball 40 yards out, dribble past 4, and then flick it in the top corner? Oh, that'd be way better.
Genuinely, I don't even think I used to be like, yeah, Haaland maybe edges him on finishing. He doesn't even do that. He genuinely doesn't even do that. I tell you what, Haaland was so fucking lucky to be ahead of Chris Wood on this list because this season,
you can't
I tell you,
doesn't do enough and then include Chris
I want you
Wood.
to know,
You
I
can't
believe
do
this
that.
hand on heart. I think if Chris Wood had long silky hair, and he was Swedish or some shit, he'd be on the same
Do
plane.
you
Because I
think
swear
Chris
to God, he's
Wood
just as
creates
good.
more than Erling Haaland in
Erling
their
Haaland,
respective
Chris Wood,
teams?
I'd rather have him in my team than fucking Haaland
That's
at
because
this
you hate
moment.
Haaland.
No, you wouldn't.
Haaland is so shit. He is fucking wank, mate. Do you know what?
if Newcastle
The free
receive-
was a rip-off. He should have been fucking sent
If
to
Newcastle
Norway.
receive 2 trade offers tomorrow and you either get Chris Wood or Erling Haaland for Alexander Isak, you would rather have Chris Wood.
Back at the club. Back at the club where they got rid of him. Yeah.
Nice tifo.
Both of
Welcome
them doesn't
home,
pay for a
Chris.
quarter of Isak is what I'm saying. That Isak below
it,
Haaland is,
give it a
especially
rest, mate.
making this list right now.
You think
it's fucking
Isak's more
mental.
valuable than Erling Haaland?
Isak is going to go on and break the Jamie Vardy record. He's going to score 15 goals in a row. He's going to score 15 goals in a row.
Matters, mate. That's all that
He's, by the way, we're
are-
talking about the best striker in the world.
Yeah, Erling Haaland.
Yeah.
He's not the best striker in the
You know
world.
what?
He's an idiot. I can't believe you are still, because I was saying this and I was getting looked at like a madman last year.
know, City
and now
are in-
all the pundits, everyone agrees Isak is simply the better player.
City are in such a crisis, yeah, and Haaland's still, 4 or 5 goals ahead of Isak?
What's your
In
point? So this is
Because
this
therefore,
is
he's not getting. You're saying he's not getting service.
On
He's
you-
playing like shit.
on
and
you-
he's still
Haaland has
5
scored.
goals
By the way,
5
Haaland
goals ahead
scored
of the
like 2
highest
goals
goal-
since September or some shit.
Yeah,
We
and he
scored
still
2
scored,
against West
and he
Ham.
still scored
He's
more
stat
than
padded
Isak.
in the early games for Man City. Well done, mate. You scored 5 past
Paddy,
Bournemouth
I
or
don't
some
understand
shit.
that
So to
argument.
be clear, Newcastle have the best left winger, the best striker, the 3 best
Best
number 8s, the
midfielder.
best left back, and
Yeah.
the second best right back. In the
I know. Yes, and guess what? We've won 8 in a row. And we've won
the
8
best
in a row.
manager.
And we've won 8 in a row. We're about to overtake Arsenal. We just knocked you out of the cup. We're probably just going to do the double in the League Cup and the FA Cup.
I swear
And
to
we're going to
God.
win. We're going to finish 3rd in the league.
Oh my
You know what's
God.
hilarious, right? So his argument just was, oh, Isak's doing it in the Newcastle team. Haaland's doing it. Anyone can do it in the City. You're above City.
Yeah.
You claim to be better than them.
Yeah.
You're telling us you got the best players in each position, right? You've barely mentioned a Man City player.
Yeah.
So actually,
Not a single
the fact Haaland scored more goals than Isak, surely he's more impressive.
See,
in,
this,
in
he
that-
doesn't even. He used to be
You're not
making a
in that
silly
shit
argument.
City
We're
team.
talking about the treble winners,
You
Tom.
mentioned
We're talking about
9
treble winners.
Newcastle players, not a single Manchester City player other than their left back.
We're talking about the treble
And
winners here.
He's still 5 goals ahead of your striker.
So relative to expectation coming into this season, none of yous had Newcastle above Man City. So it's unfair for you to now change
Yeah,
your
and
argument
then
now
we'll
that
stop the
Newcastle
count then.
performed
Stop the count,
how I
that's
said
it.
they would.
Also,
And by the way, if
neither
we're
did
bringing
you.
goals,
Neither did you.
in terms of
Neither did
actual
you.
impact as a striker, impact on the pitch, yes, Haaland has a few more goals. By the way, he's going to get overtaken in the coming weeks. It's fine. Like, it's light work. So let's revisit this in 3 weeks. But and never mind that. In impact on the team, jokes aside, Isak coming deep, playing off the sides, assisting, creating chances.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
just
That's
so
it.
much
We agree.
better.
We agree.
So much better
We
than
agree.
Haaland as a striker.
No.
No,
You're
he's
playing that
getting-
striker role,
you're
and he's doing
getting-
everything.
You're getting the
No. He's a better
confused, mate.
all-round player, yes.
Yeah.
But
And he's playing up front.
as an out-and-out striker,
What are you doing?
what don't you understand about
What don't
this?
you understand? He's playing up front. We have 2 strikers. He's like, oh, I'm scoring loads of goals. He's like, I'm scoring loads of goals and I'm doing loads of other class stuff. And you're like, oh, I'm choosing that one.
But that's not what I'm saying.
You are.
No.
Well, I think you are.
As an out-and-out striker, i.e. a goal scorer, which is primarily a striker's role,
Isak's better.
Haaland's better at.
He's not.
Haaland has scored the same amount of games he's played everywhere he's gone. Isak hasn't done
This
that.
does me
true.
tits in this. You know, we were talking about this as well. How many times have you seen Haaland actually just fucking welly one in outside the box? And when's he actually created something for himself? He hasn't got that ability. Fucking Isak's done that 3 times in the past fucking week.
Well, no one's disputing
Therefore, he's better.
Isak's ability, but you're also forgetting for large parts of the start of the season, he was rubbish, mate.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah,
He
was.
But no, Newcastle
Missing-
as a team were
He's
rubbish.
streaky.
And now City are rubbish. So what's the difference?
Because the reason as a team we've improved is Isak has started to
You
come
said it was
deeper.
Tonali?
Isak has
So
started
which
to come
one is
deeper.
it?
There's a mix. I can tell you, there's a mixture of
And
Tonali
Luke,
playing
maybe
It's
deeper.
the whole team.
I can tell you,
yeah.
it's a mixture of Tonali coming deeper, Isak collecting off him deeper, and getting more on the ball more. Both of them getting on the ball more in the better positions. That's what's changed. It's a managerial switch change in the tactics, not just Isak being shit and now he's good. He's always been class.
No,
Yeah, but
you are not disputing.
Yeah, but you're using this. You're using one argument for one, and it should apply to the other. But you're not allowing that to be the case.
Haaland's playing in the same team, playing the same way. Man City are fucking changing now.
They're playing badly though. But you said that when Newcastle play badly,
completely out of form.
it's-
No,
They're
but
missing
ours
their
was
best player,
because
who's
we
the
weren't.
link.
Ours because we weren't using our players correctly. Haaland was playing in the same setup that
Oh,
he
you
had
think Man
previous
City are
seasons.
using their players correctly?
Yeah, they're all just fucking wank, aren't they?
Oh, right, yeah.
Yeah,
That's a good,
fair enough.
clever argument. Well done.
Yeah, clap from you.